Today's topic is turning customers into affiliates. A lot of people join Iconic because they want to learn about trading and investing, and they are a customer, and that's amazing. I thought that naturally these people would just become affiliates, but it does not happen without having a conversation with them. And it's very important because you and I can only do so much by ourselves. We can only go out there and refer so many people by ourselves. But if you want to go out there and hit a full-time income, six-figure income, and beyond, it's going to come from not just you leading by example personally, referring people, but by converting customers into affiliates. And that's why this topic is so important. So we could jump into it real quick. So first and foremost, when someone gets started, you want them to go through the onboarding training and the Academy basic videos within their first 24, max 48 hours. Basically, as quickly as possible. We want them to go through and get set up with the Academy's live session scanners, see how to copy a trade, set up their MetaTrader, set up their automation, set up everything so that they are completely good to go. People lose excitement as time goes by, so it's important to ideally do this within that first day. Once they are set up for success from a trading perspective, then from there, with basically the next day after that, typically, what I'll do is a game plan call with each person. And with each person individually, I'll go over these three things. I'll go over their why and their goals and their schedule. So their why is I want to know what is their motivation. I want to let them know that trading and investing in business, entrepreneurship in general, we're shrinking 40 years, work for 40 years, and then retire into a 2 to 4 year plan. And so there's going to be the same amount of ups and downs, but in a compressed period of time. And so I let them know that you're going to have some of the highest of highs, some of the lowest of lows. It's an emotional roller coaster when it comes to entrepreneurship. So if you don't have a burning desire, if you don't have a strong reason why you're doing it, then you're never going to be successful. You have to have a strong, emotionally charged, burning desire, and I help them identify the reason why. And this might be basic for you if you're a leader, but I can guarantee you if you're brand new or if you're helping someone who's brand new, they probably never had someone ask them these kinds of questions. And then goals. You want them to have a clear goal. Where do they see themselves in the next 30 days, 60 days, 90 days, short term, but also long term within the next year? They have to have a clear picture of where they want to be. How can you hit the target if you don't have an actual target? And then a schedule based off their why, based off their goals. I'll give them a schedule and say, hey, here are your DMOs. Here's what you need to do every single day in order to hit that goal, in order to fulfill your why. So that is onboarding is like right away that day. And then that next day, I'll go over the why, the goals, and the schedule. Now, within the first week, I want to have constant communication with my new person because they're going to have questions. They're not going to understand everything. They're going to be a little bit confused on some of the trading terminology. They're not going to be an expert on the chart yet. But if you're in constant communication with them, then they're going to be learning, they're going to be growing, they're going to be getting results, they're going to be, using the automation, getting results hands-free with the automation. And my goal is for them to have a good customer. Let me rephrase that. My goal is for them to have a great customer experience within their first week. And if they have a great customer experience their first week, they're loving the community, they're loving the chats, the calls, the events, they're loving the products and services. Maybe they're getting results, copying and pasting trades from the scanner. Maybe they're getting results with the automation. Uh, you know, Maybe they're learning with the education. If they're having a great first week, then that makes the next part very, very easy. So one thing is before I convert someone to from a customer to an affiliate, usually I do this roughly about a week after they first get started. Can you do this 24 hours after they start or 72 hours after they start? Yes, you can if you know that they had a great experience within their first few days, but typically might take a little bit longer. So let's just say worst case scenario, it's never longer than 1 week for me to have this conversation with them. Okay. So after a week goes by and we were helping them learn, grow, and get results, then I asked them three simple questions. So I'll hop on a call with them just like this and I'll say, hey, listen, how did you actually get started with Iconic? And they're going to say, oh, my friend told me about it. They're going to say, I saw this on TikTok. They're going to say whatever they say. But the point is you're asking them this question to get them to think of, wow, if so and so didn't tell me about this, then I wouldn't actually be here. For me, if Manny didn't, open his mouth and share the vision with me, I wouldn't be here. A lot of us wouldn't be here, right? So that's the first question. The second question that I ask people is, have you seen growth within the platform? It could be financially, it could be personal development, it could be loving the community. Have they seen some kind of growth? Are they better after, being here within the platform? And the answer, I mean, I'm only asking questions that I already know the answer to. And if I know that they had a great experience, then of course they're going to say yes, absolutely. And if they say yes, absolutely, then the third question is, do you believe that other people out there need this information? And if the answer to the previous questions were yes, then of course the answer for this is going to be yes. I've never had someone say, man, I love this so much. This has helped me. This has changed my life. And then say no to this question. And once they say that they do, believe that there's other people out there that need this information, then I'll just say, hey, have I explained to you how you can either refer a few people and get a free membership, or how you can take it beyond that, and how we have an aggressive affiliate program to where you can make a lot of money by referring people and helping other people? And then they'll say yes or they'll say no. Either way, it doesn't really matter what the answer is to that question. But then from there, what I'll do is I will edify our affiliate fast start training. I'll talk super, super highly about this training, and I'll just say, hey, well, listen, I'm going to send you a video. Actually, it's in my affiliate um, chat. So I'll just say, hey, go check the pinned message in the chat, or you could send it to them directly, and I'll say, hey, listen, just so you understand exactly how this works, I'm gonna have you go to the affiliate chat, watch the pinned video, or send it to them directly. Check this out, and then just we'll have another call after that, and then we'll go from there. Sound good? Sounds good. And then let me share my other screen here. So if I share my other screen, then you guys will see this. Okay, cool. So on the affiliate fast start training video, they're going to learn uh, you know, what is network marketing, what is affiliate marketing. They're going to learn the benefits of it. They're going to learn why Iconic is the best company in this industry. They're going to learn um, you know, how to actually go out there and make a list and talk to the people that they know and then talk to the people that they don't know. And they're going to learn how to hit four no more by, hey, out of 20 people, if 2 out of 10 get started, boom, you'll hit four no more. And after that, how to hit 700, the core rank, which is 14 referrals, which in reality, if someone is building, you're probably building someone a power leg, so really they're only having to do half of that. So, um, and then I mention the TikTok strategy at the end, because this video is not really for the TikTok strategy to where it's like attraction marketing and talking to people that you don't know. This video is more so how do you talk to your warm market, your VIP list, the people that you do know, people that already know you, like you, and trust you. And that's kind of the goal, is to have them start there first. Okay. So once the only reason why someone does not want to be an affiliate is because lack of education. They don't understand what network marketing even is. They don't understand the benefits behind it, because if they knew what we knew, they would obviously do what we do. So after they go through this affiliate fast start training, which is only 25 minutes, then I'll schedule a call with them to hop on. And then from there, The main thing is the invite. Okay. Right here, I have like a script. I'm going to summarize the script for you. It's just this simple. Hey, I started something completely new. I just want to get your opinion. If I send you a 5-10 minute video, could you check it out and let me know what you think? That's it. It's very, very simple. And out of law of averages, let's just say 2 out of 10 are going to start. So if I help somebody invite 20 people, I know for a fact that 2 out of 10 are going to join. And I know for a fact that they're going to hit four no more, just like that. So I can pretty much guarantee somebody hits four no more by running this play. And in reality, if they have a small list, they only have 10, 20 people on the list, then they'll at least go four no more. If they have a bigger list, maybe they have a list of 40, 50, maybe even 100. And at that point, then they'll easily go out there and hit bronze, which is $700 residually every single month. Now, for me, bronze is the core rank. What does that mean? That means every other rank you can hit by developing and duplicating other people to the rank of bronze. Because if you want to make 5K a month, really, you just got to help 5 people go bronze. If you want to hit 10K a month, really, you got to help 10 people go bronze. It's not rocket science. So, with that being said, if you drag, I use the word drag purposely. If you drag somebody to bronze, because they might not be too willing to put in the work until they're actually getting paid, right? So I want to really just drag people to the point to where if they're making an extra $700 residually every single month, what's the chances of them quitting? What's the chances of them falling off? Basically zero. If they're making $700 residually every single month from the compensation plan, let alone all the other benefits that we talked about, then they are going to stay, right? So that's why I say drag them there because, they might not be as excited to put in a ton of work if they aren't, getting paid initially, which is fine. But if you help them invite their VIP lists and you do it correctly, then that will get them to four no more for sure and get them to probably bronze, possibly even to silver, where they're making an extra $1,000 a month just from talking to the people that they know. And that's it. And then from there, obviously, once they talk to everybody that they know, then I introduce them at the end to the TikTok strategy, which is how they can have an unlimited amount of people reaching out to them with attraction marketing. That's a whole nother conversation, but that is not really what they need to focus on initially. So, how do I get people to talk to the people that they know? I'll ask them this question. Um, I'll say, hey, if you have a good opportunity, right, would you want to share it? Why wouldn't you share it with people that you care about most first? Also, it's a lot easier and a lot faster. There's already trust built up, so you'll level up way faster. And so I get people excited about talking to the people that they know first, and then that's like step number one. But with that being said, one other thing that I like to do as well is last thing, guys. One other thing that I like to do is cast vision. So after I ask them, hey, uh, you know, how did you get started? Hey, have you seen growth within the platform? Do you believe that other people need this information? One thing I like to do also is just cast vision and just say, I definitely spelled this wrong, which is fine. But I'll just say, hey, listen, my vision is to help as many people as we possibly can out here in Seattle learn how to trade, learn how to invest, learn how to build this business, learn these online skills so that they could become, financially free. And you can talk about, you know, what is your vision? Because people follow people who know who they are and where they're going. And if you say, hey, I want to impact, a dozen people, 100 people, hundreds of people, whatever your goal is for 2026, and you kind of, get their smaller vision to fit in with your bigger vision, that's going to get them excited as well. With that being said, guys, that is how you go out there and convert a customer to an affiliate so that you can have duplication within your business so that you can go out there and not just impact dozens of people, but eventually hundreds and thousands because you have a bunch of mini yous who do what it is that you do.